Hello, and welcome to an update on the Masters of Cinema Ultimatum series. I wanted to just talk about this a little bit at this point in time. It's currently March 10th at the recording of this video, 2023. And if you're unfamiliar, I'll try and sum up as quickly and concisely as I possibly can. Throughout the year of, no, 2024, throughout the year of 2024, scratch that, I want to watch the 184 films remaining in the MOC collection, the Eureka Masters of Cinema collection, that I haven't seen yet. I have a complete collection, but there was 184 films I haven't seen yet. That number is now a lot lower, but my goal was to watch 16 films every month, and then by the end of the year, I will have seen all of them. And if I don't meet this challenge, the ultimatum I've set for myself is that I will sell all of them. So I completed the first month, watched 16 films, and made my video. And I planned to do a video every month, so 12 videos. And it ballooned into this 100-minute long video. And I was so in love with the films I was watching, I wanted people to see what I was talking about. And so I ripped 16 Blu-rays, went through all 16 films, got clips, converted them, and then made the video. And that took like 2 weeks of really solid, intensive work. And I felt like I couldn't move on to month 2 until I'd finished making that video. So I did, and the video did very well. Thank you all for watching it. It was like 1,000 views, which is pretty good for me. I really appreciate the comments as well. So I had now had like 14, 15 days to do month 2, which would be like 16 movies again. And for whatever reason, I decided to go with the longest film in the collection. And somehow I actually managed to pull this off. I managed to watch some really long films and 16 titles in about 14, 15 days. So then March 1st hits and I'm burned out completely. And I've been working on the clips and stuff and trying to be more efficient with my method of clipping and things. Because the first month I was just doing it in such a slow way that it was completely unsustainable. And I figured out a great way to streamline the process, and I was really happy with that. But again, one of the films was like 9.5 hours long. So it was a big task just to clip. I went through that whole film to get clips, and I came out with, I think, 2 hours and 50 minutes of clips, which is like, I'm not going to use like 5% of that. I kind of overcompensated so that I'll forever have clips from all of these films if I need them in the future, which, you know, is just the OCD way my brain works when doing this stuff. But I don't know what to do at this point in time because I still have not filmed the video for part 2, for month 2, for February 2024, because I'm afraid of it. I know that it's going to take me at least 2 hours, maybe 3, to talk about all of the films because of the big one and a number of the other films that I watched as well that are very heavy subject matter. I guess I should say what I'm talking about and kind of preview the video here, but I finally watched Shoah. 9.5 hour long documentary about the Holocaust. And then there are 4 other films included, which I also watched, one of which was 3.5 hours long. And then I also watched the final Shoah film, which came out a couple of years ago, which itself was, I think, 4.5 hours long, which is Shoah, the Four Sisters, which would be the Hippocratic Oath, the Mary Flea, Baluti, and Noah's Ark. Shoah has just completely consumed my life for about 3 weeks. 3 weeks now. I watched it in one sitting. I will talk about it in that video. But I want to talk about it completely unfiltered. I want to talk about it uncensored. I want to talk about it at length, at large, and I just know that's going to take so long. And then there's another 15 films to talk about as well on top of that. Some of which are Showa documentaries as well, but there's lots of other stuff that I watch. So I'm feeling overwhelmed, and also feeling like this is meant to be my year of like celebrating my 25 years of making videos and films. And I have no time for any of that stuff now. And I've set a precedent in the first part by using like hundreds of clips from the films. To do that every month is going to take everything I've got. And I don't think I can do that. But I also don't think I can half-ass it either. And so I really just feel like I picked the worst year to do this, and I should have waited until next year. But I'm still loving it at the same time, and I'm really excited to get into the third month's worth of films, even though like March is ticking on. But I want to update you to say that I don't know what I'm gonna do at this point. I know I'm gonna finish the challenge. I know I'm gonna watch all of the films, but I never set an ultimatum to myself to make videos. So the working plan I have right now, I got an SD card, and I'm gonna set it aside to film the MOC Ultimatum videos, and then maybe just like leave it there on the SD card, and just get to it when I can. So you might not be seeing monthly videos at this point, because I really want to keep maintain the same level of quality. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just release them without clips, and then down the line I can remaster them in the way that I want. But I know I'll never get around to doing that if I do it that way. And I'm really happy and proud of that first video. Like I'm happy with how it turned out. I don't think people care about the clips. No one really commented on it when the first part came out anyway, and I don't think anyone would comment if I released the next part without clips. So it's really just a me problem, you know. It's not you, it's me. So it's tough. It's tricky. Maybe I just junk all the plans I had for the 25th anniversary of my, filmmaking life, and maybe this is the celebration of that. Just doing this series alone and solely. I don't know. I have 24-hour movie marathons I wanted to edit and get finished this year. There's just a lot, and I have, my life, which is very busy, very very busy. So it's just um, it's tough. It's not a bad problem to have by any stretch. It could be a lot worse, but I just wanted to make this update to tell you that I just don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't. If I can get this part two done with all the clips and the shower stuff, then that feels like I might have conquered the biggest mountain early on, and slayed the biggest beast of the bunch near the beginning, which might make things easier in the long run and moving forward. But yeah, I don't know. So there might be a backlog of videos, and it might take a while for me to get to them. I just don't know what I'm gonna do. And there's just so many other videos that I want to make, that I have in the can and have had in the can for months. There just simply isn't enough hours in the day. I need an editor, but I'd never trust an editor, and I do not have the money for an editor. So, again, not the worst problem in the world to have, I admit, but if anyone is enjoying the series so far, that's where I'm at with it now. I'm going to try to push forward with part two, but I don't know, I just feel like there's going to be delays in terms of the videos, so I don't think we'll reach the end of 2024 with the whole project completed. Me watching everything will be, I'm determined to do that and to stick to the ultimatum, but actually getting the videos out there, if I'm going to do it with all the clips, might take a bit longer than that, so we'll see. But Showa is, I almost considered separating that to its own thing, but I want to stay true to the spirit of it and just, talk about everything in one video for that month. But it's going to be a really long one. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to do all the other films at the beginning, the first half perhaps. So I'll leave the Showa Holocaust discussion until like a separate part of the video. So you can kind of you can pull the ripcord if you want on all that stuff, if it's kind of sensitive stuff you don't want to hear about, because I have a lot to say about it. Which is exciting in terms of I'm looking forward to getting all my thoughts out and done, and I can kind of purge it from my system, so to speak. But I'm also dreading it because I know it's just, for me, I'm very long-winded on camera and on microphone. It ain't going to be easy for me to do it succinctly, so it's going to be a full-bore production that's going to be very long. Maybe that'll interest you, maybe it won't, but that's where I'm at with the series so far. And I just wanted to make an update to inform anyone who is interested and who might potentially in the future be commenting on any other video I make, going, when's the next part of the MOC stuff coming out? So refer back to this. If you don't see anything for a while, this is why. And what I'm probably going to do is just film the videos and just park them for a bit and kind of do other things. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll well, you probably didn't enjoy it because it's a pretty bland, just informative video. But thank you for watching anyway, and I'll see you in the next one.
He says he's really cool, but I think he's a tool. Even though I'm sure he's a quite nice guy, really. He's a quite nice guy, really.